YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the producer. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Never fails, people. Somebody, and they, what that? Valentine's Day?
Hold on.
That's Dwayne Wade's birthday, right?
No, it gave me a different birthday.
Oh.
They typed up the wrong name.
Oh, okay, well, listen, people. Never cease to amaze me, right? And since we talking about Dwayne Wade, they just say that the bullshit continues. Because here's the deal. You know, it made big news a couple days ago, or probably even a week ago, that Dwayne Wade's son, which is now his daughter, came out the closet, right? But then, and you know, a lot of flack came about it, right? Then he actually really said in an interview, I don't know the source, but I do remember hearing it, right? Dwayne Wade came out and said, hey, look, before I do anything, I want to get as much information on this as possible. Now, come to find out, he comes on and says, hey, he been knowing that his son had these feelings ever since he was 3 years old. So again, I really want y'all to actually really stop and pay attention to this. This shit is by the numbers if it ever was. His son or his daughter now is 12 years old. Now let Dwayne Wade tell it. Said the baby been knowing about that ever since the baby was 3 years old. Now, as a 12-year-old, how the fuck you gonna know? For the most part, I maybe just maybe, I might give your ass a little benefit of the doubt. But as a 3-year-old, come on now. Really? I'm not buying that bullshit at the highest level. And so, and the only reason why I say this is by the numbers, right? Because if you actually really go back and look at Dwayne Wade's career, as far as like who he played for, the Miami Heat, what was his jersey number? If you knew what the fuck his jersey number is, for when he both played professional basketball for the Miami Heat and for the Chicago Bulls. Now, if y'all actually really know the whole deal about what happened, it was either a week later or a couple of days after the fact, Dwayne Wade signed with Chicago. His sister that stays in Chicago, right? She ended up getting murdered, right? This is what these motherfuckers do, right? And that was just because he was still wanting to play. If you know anything about the industry, people, this is what these motherfuckers do, right? Sometimes they actually really feel, and I'm talking about like the workers, the so-called workers, the motherfuckers that actually really go out there and tend to the fields. Like they pretty much did in the slavery day. Go out there and tend to the cotton field. Right? And a lot of stuff you actually really had to sacrifice. Because you had to work in the cotton fields. Right? So this is no different. Dwayne Wade still wanted to play. He signed for Chicago. Sister ended up getting murdered. Right? Now Dwayne Wade ain't playing no more. But he still wants to be in that spotlight. So then they say, okay, well, hey, look, we already done killed your sister. So now you got to give us one of those that is actually like really living. Because the thing about it, though, is this, people. You're going to sit up there and lie on that boy. Or you going to, matter of fact, you're going to sit up there and lie on the baby. Like the baby really know what the fuck going on at 3 years old. 9 times out of 10, probably was still walking around with a goddamn diaper on, pissing and shitting on himself. Right? So the whole, listen people, whatever the motive is behind this, is a bullshit motive, because you done lost, you had fortune and fame at one point. Now you ain't got it no more. So you look for other measures to get to that which you once had. But damn, dog, you gonna bring the children in this? You gonna lie on your 3-year-old, right? And the only reason why I say it's by the numbers, right? There was a guy a long time ago, Nikola Tesla, right? And he actually really came out with a video, and then if y'all want, y'all can actually really pull it up. It's titled Nikola Tesla, The Significance of the Numbers 3, 6, and 9, right? And basically what he said was, if you actually really know the significance of those 3 numbers, then you can actually really figure out the universe. So it's just like what I said, Dwayne Wade's son, 12 years old, right? He knew about this, according to Dwayne Wade, he knew about this ever since he was 3 years old. So 3 plus 9 is what, people? 12. All goddamn day long. And then, because he played for the Heat, I forget who else he played for. Didn't he wear the number 9 at one point too?
I think so.
Yeah. So again, so he wore the number 3 for both the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. And then, just like I said, for those of y'all that actually really keep up with Dwayne Wade's career, just go back and look at the number of his jerseys, right? Miami Heat. Think about it for a minute. What's the logo of the Miami Heat? It's a basketball on fire going through a hoop. Or in other words, you're a goddamn flaming asshole. Plain and simple. Do the math, people. Start looking at shit. Look at the numbers. Look at these motherfucking logos. The whole 9. So once again, Dwayne Wade, you so full of shit. Matter of fact, you full of bullshit because you played for the Chicago Bulls at one point. Right? So just look at it like this, people. He recruited his son at the age of 3 to be a flaming asshole because of the Miami Heat's logo. This is what these motherfuckers do. They've been doing it before Dwayne Wade came around. They was doing it while he was in, and they steady doing it while his ass is out. But depending on who you, and I said this in my previous show, right? About this same motherfucker. Your kids, for the most part, are nothing more than a reflection of you. Or they are you in a motherfucking simpler form. So whatever the fuck that you didn't do, or you were scared to do, soon as you have kids, guess what the fuck you finna do? You finna live out your fantasy through the kids. But how about you just do what the fuck Bruce Jenner did? Since you taking your son to all these motherfucking alphabet soup rallies and shit, don't put that on the damn child. Hell, the child don't know no goddamn better. But then again, it's just like what I said, right? What do children do? They tend to do what the fuck the parents tell them to do. So just like I said, the whole time, I heard somebody say, well, the son did come out and say something. But then again, that may be all fine. That may be true though, right? But then again, who's to say that the daddy or the parents didn't tell that child or told that child, hey, look, this is what the fuck you gonna say. And if you don't say it, once we get to the house, I'm gonna beat your ass. Plain and simple. Why? Because you didn't do what the fuck I just told you to do. So Dwayne Wade, you should be ashamed of yourself putting that shit off on that boy. Right? You were recruiting his ass ever since he was 3 years old. Teaching him how to be a flaming asshole. Or be a Miami Heat. Which one is it, Dwayne Wade? Like, seriously. Or you gonna bring your daughter up to play for the Chicago Bulls? It is what it is, people. Y'all gonna learn. You ain't necessarily gotta listen to me, right? But you gonna learn to listen to motherfuckers like me, right? Because we the motherfuckers, once we see it or once we hear about it, we do the research, then we come out, give y'all the motherfucking finished product. So, that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, tell your uncle, tell your auntie, your grandma, your pawpaw, motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner. Paulus Harris, a.k.a. the Medusa. Holla at y'all.